very strong team. They're only going to be rocking one sniper. It's going to be MZ, of course, bringing out his A game here, and I definitely expect him to be one of the key players on this lineup. But as we've said before, this is a lineup where every single player is really a force to be reckoned with, and that's really going to be the uphill battle for Team wOw. They're not used to playing a roster that can really have every single player unleash their full potential at any point in time.
Yeah.
And that's really the difference here, going against the powerhouse Chinese teams that North America might not be ready for. But I'm actually going to have to throw my hat in with North America here. I think if they can get a nice momentum to start this one off, they may be able to take it here.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we can't forget, this is best out of one. I mean, my predictions on the previous game on Stage A, AG versus wOw Legends, I felt as though wOw Legends weren't going to be quite up to par against AG, and AG were probably going to sweep through. But then I look back and I hear 10-5? Now I'm just mind blown. I don't know what to think.
Just a crazy start to the day, and what an even crazier way to continue forward it would be if both Chinese teams lost in their first round. That would be almost a potential for anyone to come in and unlock that championship win here, guys. But we are just about ready to get into our second game of the day. The winner will be going on to face off against Flipside Tactics, who won 10-7, taking down Freedom. And this is where this group could get very interesting, because if Team wOw moves forward, it would be NA versus EU. But not only that, that would mean ViciGaming and Freedom, one of those teams, is guaranteed not to move on into the bracket stage,
actually.
which is very shocking. Because going into this, a lot of people were saying that Freedom and ViciGaming were both top 4 teams.
Yeah.
And if Team wOw and Flipside both come out with wins, that's a huge statement against the Asian crossfire scene here, and showing that the Western world is really a new force to be reckoned with this year.
Let's keep in mind, I mean, Team wOw and Flipside are no strangers. They are no strangers to each other. These guys hash it out every single week on CFCL.
Yeah, these guys know each other quite well. They scrimmed quite a bit too leading up to the tournament as well, so they've got to be wondering in the back of their minds what they're really going to do to try and surprise each other if that matchup does come up. But Team wOw, they definitely have a strong hurdle in their way to make that a reality here. ViciGaming, not a team they can take lightly. I feel like they can't have that mentality of, we're the undefeated team, we're going to stay that way going into this. They really need to be thinking deeper than that.
It's like with any sort of player or any sort of team, you can't afford to rule out certain teams and then, you know, have the worst that happens, which is you're knocked out. You know, you're in the loser bracket now. So, you know, I don't know what to expect. I just don't.
It's definitely a match that I feel like really could go either way.
In my mind, it's like, 100% Vici are going to win. Like, I'm not feeling the vibes coming from Team wOw, but then when I look back at AG versus wOw Legends, I'm like, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just not. I can predict the score maybe, but in terms of winning, I got nothing.
Giving you guys, though, a quick rundown of the map. Black Widow, some nice texture changes recently, too. Definitely adding a little bit more feel to the map, but I definitely think one of the key positions here for the guys on Team wOw is really locking down that catwalk. I've seen a lot of Chinese teams, once they get control of that position, it's almost impossible to shut them down on those rounds. So if Team wOw really comes out with a strong defense,
catwalk and B box room, I'd probably say, because B box room really depends on, if you look at your globalist side of things, it really depends on how fast the rotates are, and especially the person playing in B window. The person in B window can be so pivotal, it's unbelievable. And this is actually why I love Black Widow, because of the windows, A window and B window. Like, you can get so much done from just that. It's, you know, it's really nice.
Now, guys, it looks like we are just about ready to hop into our match. Both of these teams are ready to go, and this is going to be a big match for both of these teams as well. As we've seen Group B be a very intense group, I only expect that to continue forward here. Freedom already into the lower portion of the bracket, and one of these teams will be going down there to join them as well. But still, quite a bit of work for both of these teams ahead of them. This is going to be, I'd say, probably one of the closest matches that we'll see out of the day, unless Team wOw is just not ready for this roster.
That's how I feel. Personally, I feel as though, like, seeing them today and yesterday, they look so shaky. But, you know, what can we expect? To be honest, wOw Legends look the same. wOw Legends look like they were, you know, dreading coming here. So
now here we have it, guys. We're getting ready to load right into our game here, and it's going to be Black Widow. It's going to be Team WOW starting on the Blacklist side, and actually talking to them leading up in the tournament, they said they actually wanted to draw the Blacklist side going into it, and a lot of teams seem to want that here in these live events just because they want to try and have control over the pace of the game. And we saw the flip side's match, it worked in their situation, and starting things off, it's going to be Michael DRK getting one before going down here, but it's going to be a very nice trade coming out from Juice as well to keep things going. Now it's going to be a 4-on-3, but just as I say that, ďaoBox going to pick up a nice double kill. Now the pressure is going to be back on Team WOW. Rek and Aaron left in a 2-on-3 here. Aaron, though, going to be taken down without the challenge here, and now it's Rek all alone, 1v3. Rek, though, going to be rocking that AWM in his hands, just playing very passive here, trying to find these last remaining players. Two of them, though, are very lit, so it might actually be a good decision to maybe even find an AK if he can get his way around to it here, but he's going to be running into a wall of players here on A, and he's going to go down for me. We'll secure that one and the round here. ViciGaming started off with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, ViciGaming with the classic A long push here, sending out 3 players this time. It looks like Team WOW are going to be heading towards the thick of it. Smoke goes down, pop flash goes out as well. We've got MZin sniping the corner. Looks like one has already crossed into barracks. That seems to be Michael DRK. 18 holding on towards the ramp here. Will get picked up by Michael DRK. MZin with the trade onto Juice. Recto follows up as well with the next trade onto MZin. 9 will go down to Michael DRK, and that's going to make things now a 4v2 situation here. We have one player on the B bomb side actually, and it looks like someone from Vici, for me, actually pushing up towards mid, is going to be holding the angle towards the entrance of Catwalk. Bomb is sort of towards there as well. Let's see how Team WOW decide to take this one. 4v2, have 3 players grouped up, but what is this B player going to be doing?
Looks like they're going to be going for some sort of a fake here, but ďaoBox, he's not someone you want to mess with here on this A bomb side, and he is ready for the challenge. He keeps going for the wide peak on A long, but Michael DRK smartly going to back off, and it looks like they may actually rotate for that B take here. The question is, oh, they actually have control of the side. I didn't realize it there, but Aaron, he already got into the back of the bomb side. He has full control over B, and now he just has to stall ďaoBox from the rotation, but ďaoBox, he goes for the aggressive play, and he's going to take down Aaron, but it's already a 1-on-3 situation from that 1-on-4. Team WOW definitely in a great position to go back to A and close this one out, but ďaoBox, he's playing very aggressive. He's trying to get this information, but it seems to be Team WOW has read the situation quite well and will play the safer route here. Coda and Michael going to lock this one down, but ďaoBox, he's already fast on the rotation up Catwalk, and this is up to Team WOW. This is definitely a round that they can hold on to, though. Here, ďaoBox, he's looking for the peak. They run into some trouble here, though. Coda and Rek both ready for the Catwalk push. This is where Team WOW have the opportunity to tie, but ďaoBox, he's got a lot of HP to work with, but it doesn't matter. Michael DRK goes for the quick peek from window. That'll tie this one up 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1 onto the board there. And ďaoBox, if it could have been any quicker, I think the aggression that he was showing there just in that 1v3 is literally to get himself the fastest one-on-ones on possible. Because that's the only way you literally find yourself winning that sort of situation in a 1-on-3. You want to get as many one-on-ones as possible. And the only way to do that is, you know, more or less just push up mid. Go try getting behind them.
Right now, we do see an interesting push coming out from MZin. I don't even know if Team WOW caught onto it, but he actually pushed into B connector very quickly there. Now he's already going to be playing aggressively in mid for the rotation, and that's going to be a lot of information now in the hands of ViciGaming. Team WOW, they now back off of A as well, giving up most of their map control, and this is where it could come back to bite them here. They're really going to have to go aggressively back in one direction to try and recover this round. Right now, though, ViciGaming doing a great job of just spreading out the pressure here for me, and MZin holding out towards B long, and that's going to be a nice shot there from the box room onto Aaron. MZin hitting the very nice shots here to keep things moving forward for ViciGaming, but still, it's going to be Big Coda answering with 1, and that's going to be a nice opening here towards the A bomb site, and now Team WOW, they're going to look to try and control this. Michael DRK locking the rotation from under the Catwalk here, and now this is a great opportunity to get this bomb down. Coda going to be planting it behind the train there, and that's going to be a perfect plant position for this post-plant defense here, but it is going to be 9 picking up 1 on the rotation. Juice goes down, and he actually picks up a second. Rek finds 1 in the process, but it's still going to be a 3-on-2. Michael DRK, though, finds 1. It's going to be a 2v2 situation, but it may not matter. MZin, he's going to try and make it happen, but it doesn't matter. Rek gets the 2v1. That's going to be Team WOW with a huge statement on the board and swinging into their first lead of the game here, guys, 2-1.
2-1 onto the board for Team WOW. If they can sort of keep this momentum going, we could see a sort of similar game of Flipside and Freedom.
right now is definitely a big round as well here for Team WOW. If they can start to get the momentum of a lead behind them, they could potentially tilt this one in their favor. But ViciGaming, they are definitely not a team that will really give up any opportunity here. But just as I say that, Juice, he almost finds one, but he's going to take a lot of damage in the process. Team WOW trying to get control of mid. Nine, though, he almost misses that spray on mid, but he manages to recover thanks to ďałbok, who picks up the triple kill in mid. And that's just going to be a very fast push there. Oh my goodness!
Huge stomp coming up from ďałbok with that 3K. I was like thinking, why is no one peeking up from Dog? Like, why is no one peeking up from opposite cat to help follow up on Juice's death? But then suddenly, yeah, ďałbok comes out of nowhere with the 3K.
And that's really where he's going to be a force to be reckoned with in those late round mid aggressive plays. Emson, though, he gets a deagle frag before going down, but still the trades are going to keep even across the board as Rek takes down 9 in mid. Misses the double kill though there onto 18, but still, Team WOW dead even here with ViciGaming 2-2, and it's going to be a 3-on-3 situation as well for the 5th round on the board. Both teams eagerly trying to grab onto this momentum here, but Coda looks like he's going to go for some sort of a mid take here. Right now though, it's going to be Formy and ďałbok here looking for the push out of B-Water, but they're going to find a nice pick there. It's going to be Coda going down. Now it's going to be Rek and MikealDRK, though, in a 2-on-3 situation. Rek is trying to spot it out, but he can't seem to find anyone through the edge of that smoke. Formy takes down another. It's going to be MikealDRK going down. Rek left in a 1v3. As ViciGaming look to swing back into the lead here. Rek, though, going to drop off Cat, looking to work his way over towards the B doors, but he has to be careful. The bomb is down in mid. It's going to be ďałbok waiting for the challenge here. Right now, though, it's going to be 18 creeping up behind, takes him down. And that's going to be ViciGaming with another clean round. And as we saw Team WOW look very strong those past 2 rounds, ViciGaming, they just put up 2 very strong rounds of their own there.
Yeah, ViciGaming is so aggressive early game. Like, it shows that aggression is more or less just to get information. So long as they have the information early, they can do whatever they want. And once again, Emson in that mid gonna collect the first initial kill. Will get traded up by Aaron, and that's gonna be tied up 2-2. No, sorry, not 2-2, 4-4. But it doesn't matter though. 9 will take out Juice. 9 pushing out from middle. Out of Cat will collect a triple kill in mid. And Aaron will go down, and now it's going to be a 3v1 situation here, all in the hands of MikealDRK. AK in hand, 9 peeking out from Catwalk here. He could actually collect the kill. Michael holding the angle still. 9 will go ahead and free fire the corner. Nate comes up from Michael, does a little bit of damage, but it doesn't matter though. He will get picked up.
It's going to be a very confident play once again. Emson showing no fear in taking control of mid. Really some nice cleanup from the rest of ViciGaming to put a solid one up on the board. Now what started off as a 2-1 lead for Team WOW is now 4-2 in favor of ViciGaming. This is where Team WOW needs to be careful. ViciGaming, they're starting to feel the momentum. They have 3 straight rounds in a row. Now once again the pressure going to be thrown onto them as Emson gets yet another opening pick here. Aaron, though, he gets the counter pick. Formy going to go down. And now Team WOW, they do have control over the B-bomb site. Now it's just a matter of how they can lock this down on the post plan here. MikealDRK, though, very low already, but 9, he's already eager to get a pick here from window. Goes for the repeat on Dakota there, but it's not going to matter. 18 already on the rotation, picks off 1. It's going to be ďałbok taking down another, and just like that, they fall like dominoes. And that is going to be a team ace, basically, to finish out that round. Just like that, it's going to be a 5-2 lead. It's started off looking close, but ViciGaming, they're starting to run away with this one.
Yep, they definitely are. Pulling out in a huge lead. And Emson is just so good at sniping mid, just getting his picks, and then you have the aggression in Cat. Sometimes a little bit of aggression from A-Long with the flashes and nades. But look, same again.
Though, like, he just puts himself in situations that I don't think any North American player ever does, and that's going to be a real, just great way to mess with this NA team. It's not something that you see commonly in NA where a player will just push up that aggressively with an ARM and go for these challenges on Cat or mid-ramp, and he really just makes such a unique presence for this team that I don't think Team WOW was ready for it. Just as we see it, it's going to be 6-2, guys. Team WOW looking for the aggressive play up Catwalk. Aaron does manage to take down Emson in the process as well. ďałbok goes down, and this is looking like Team WOW could potentially pick up the final round of the half here, but this is one they desperately need to hold on to. It's going to be MikealDRK putting another one on the board here, and it's going to leave it up to 18, 1v4 for right now. It's going to be Juice, who runs into some trouble. 18 takes down one, but still 3 more players to work his way through. Team wOw should be able to seal this one on the board, but just as I say that, it's going to be 18 picking up another here. Now it's going to be up to Aaron and Coda to close this one out. It's going to be 18, though. He picks up another. The 1v4 now down to a 1v1. Could 18 make this incredible play happen? Aaron, though, definitely a confident player to have in this final battle, and he will come out on top, securing an almost devastating round here.
That could have been such a crucial and devastating 1v4 for 18 there.
Now here we have it, guys. 3-6 at the half. Definitely close to what we were expecting. We knew ViciGaming would definitely come out swinging here in this first half. But Team wOw, this is really their chance to adapt and show us what they're made of going into their GR half here, guys. It's going to be a tough road ahead, though.
Like it feels as though even though Team wOw have got the side that they wanted, which is Blacklist, they're not performing. I mean, they had 2 brilliant rounds, but what happened after that? It just went to pieces, and it's all, you could just put all the blame on Ensign at this point. I mean, Ensign just more or less terrorizing them in that middle, especially on that round.
Yeah, and it just seemed like a lot of the rounds they were struggling to deal with Ensign so much that they had a few rounds where during that struggle in mid, 18 would just get behind them and make it even more devastating to their attack. And now we have it at 6-3, guys, as we go right into the second half here. ViciGaming looking very strong going into the second half. They're just 4 rounds away from pushing themselves on to face against Flipside here, so definitely a tough match ahead for either winner here, but right now it is going to be Team wOw starting off with the opening pick. It's going to be 18 going down to Juice here. Right now, though, Team wOw, they definitely want to hold on to this numbers advantage that they've created for themselves. They don't want to get too eager to try and go for another pick here. They definitely have to be careful, though, as we've seen Emzin continue to be an aggressive presence all on his own. He really just sort of roams and does his own thing. So far, it seems to be paying off quite well, though. Right now, though, it's going to be Michael DRK locking down A long, but here comes the execution onto the catwalk here. It's going to be Juice, though, not ready to take that challenge, and now it's going to be an even 4v4 as ViciGaming look to try and put a 7th up on the board here. Right now, though, it's going to be another challenge on Cat Emzin and 9. They're trying to work their way in. Michael DRK, though, he is not ready for these nades to come right into his face here. Now it's going to be Aaron playing behind the mid doors. He's just waiting and eager for someone to push, but ViciGaming, they've read this so well. They've spotted the 3 players towards mid and A, and they're just going to go over towards the B execution. This is really where Coda has to step it up and shine here. He's going to be the first line on the front here, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be a 2-for-1 trade. It's looking like ViciGaming may be able to piece together yet another round in their favor, but just as I say that, Rec does manage to take one down on the cross and makes this a winnable situation now. It's going to be Michael DRK picking up another, and now Formy is in a great position to try and win this back for his team, but Team wOw, they may have done exactly what they need to put a 4th one here up on the board. A nice way to start off the second half. Formy, though, he's very nervous to take this challenge, but Rec, he's ready for the fight, but it doesn't matter. Formy hits the shot with just 3 HP. It doesn't matter, though. Michael DRK will come through and save the day. Definitely see a little bit of relief there after that kill coming out from Team wOw, and that's going to put them at a 6-4 disadvantage here. But still, ViciGaming, they're looking strong, but a nice way to start off the half here for Team wOw.
Yeah, definitely a very nice way to start it off. 6-4 on the board, and that was almost, you know, winnable clutch there for me.
Definitely a very winnable situation there, but Team wOw making the best of it and holding on to that round, and now this is their chance to quickly bring it to a tie to start off the second half. If they can come out with a start on the second half, maybe 3 or 4 rounds uncontested, they could potentially turn this back into a win, but just as we see ViciGaming, when they lose a round, they come back twice as hard in the next. And this is where Team wOw really has to be careful here. 9 already working his way up Cat. There's going to be a 3-man push coming out on the catwalk here, but it doesn't look like Team wOw is actually looking to directly challenge us. They have Michael DRK and Rec, though, both rocking the AWMs now, so we do see the double sniper setup coming out here from Team wOw, but we'll see how effective that can truly be, as it looks like we are going to see a catwalk push. But right now it's going to be Emzin who goes for the challenge. Michael DRK just not ready for that. He'll go down, and now it's up to Juice to find his way back into this one, but it doesn't matter. He misses the shot. Aaron finds one in the process, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be a 4-on-3 here. Team wOw struggling to hold on to this A-bomb site. Aaron, though, he's in a great position to try and challenge here. It is going to be Coda finding one on the rotation as well. It's a 3v3, and now Team wOw, they have a solid opportunity to bring this one back. It's going to be 9 and Daubach, though, finding kills, and now it's going to leave Coda all alone in a round that it looks like he's not going to be able to win here. Daubach cleans things up And that's going to be a 7-4 lead for ViciGaming now as Team WOW continue to struggle here.
Juice was in such a great position on the elevator and he blew it. He blew it so badly. Oh, Juice could have literally made a highlight there. Could have at least got 2 picks on Cat, whether he, you know, providing he landed the shots. Hell, he could have even flashed first. I know he had a flash ready. So, but very unfortunate for Team WOW there. But Juice could have turned things around.
He definitely had a chance there, but both A players that round, Michael DRK and Juice, they just weren't able to get anything going their way. And now ViciGaming, they're just 3 rounds away from taking home a victory to kick things off here for their tournament life. And right now, Team WOW, they are still continuing to play a little bit nervous here on their global risk half. They almost need to throw some counter aggression their way. It worked so well for ViciGaming. I'm surprised Team WOW hasn't attempted to at least try some counter aggression here on their GR half, but right now it is going to be Rek holding the cross onto the catwalk. We'll see if he can hit the shot, though. He's not going to be able to make it happen. Michael DRK goes down to MZ as well, and 9 is there to pick up Rek, and just like that, things are looking very devastating for Team WOW. Only 1 player up on the board, but he's going to go down just as quickly. ViciGaming just continuing to maintain massive map control and apply pressure properly in this situation. 8-4 going to be the score. This Team WOW, they are just 2 rounds away from being knocked down here into the lower bracket. ViciGaming, though, definitely have to give them credit for bringing their A game here in this first match.
Yeah, I mean, Team WOW, like, I feel as though we need to see some sort of stacks coming in bomb sites from Team WOW or some counter aggression. They're down 4 rounds. 4 rounds. And, you know, I don't think you want to be down in the losers bracket right now.
It looks like that may be the case, though. It's going to be Juice who finds 1 to start this one off, but it's going to be just an even trade there. 4-on-4 now, as it looks like Team WOW are going to try and just continue to play passive, but Michael DRK with some nice counter aggression there. He's going to push on the mid-ramp. He'll take down MZin, and that's 1 threat they won't have to worry about here in the rest of this round, but still every round matters for Team WOW. Otherwise, they're going to be facing some tie-or-die situations coming up. ďałbok, though, he shifted very sneakily here onto Juice's position. He's going to take him out, and just like that, ďałbok picks up another, and it's going to be Aaron all alone. Normie picking up Coda. Now it's going to be a 1v3, looking like ViciGaming may have done exactly what they need to put themselves onto match point here. Aaron, he's going to have not a whole lot of hope in this situation. He does a spot for me, though. He takes down 1. It's now a 1v2 with 26 seconds on the clock. Still a winnable situation, but 9 is in a very difficult spot for Aaron to hit on this reaction shot. ďałbok playing the crossfire with him as well. Now with just 15 seconds, he really has to make his move here and go for the impact frag onto ďałbok, but they're playing it so patiently, but Aaron, he misses the shot there. 9 is there to trade it out. That's going to be a 9-4 lead here. ViciGaming already sitting on their match point opportunity.
Yeah, and Team WOW is literally crumbling at this point. I mean, the setup coming out from ViciGaming is just so good, but now finally we may be seeing some aggression coming over towards A, but it doesn't matter though. ViciGaming are headed over towards the B bomb site. Only 2 players on bomb site as well. Already in box room, initial pick comes out from 9. 9 will collect the double kill. Big Coda gonna be able to trade up onto ďałbok, but they already have bomb site control, and bomb will go down shortly.
And now it's going to be up to Team WOW. This is their tie-or-die opportunity. They have to try and keep the dream alive here, but it may not matter at this point. MZin finds 1 on Rek. It's a 2v4 already. Juice, he's going to be the lone warrior here. 1v4. He takes down 1, but it may not matter, guys. ViciGaming on the verge of victory here. Juice looking for some glimpse at hope. He has to win this one out. He gets 2, but it won't matter. He's taken down, and just like that, ViciGaming, they come out with a big statement to start off their tournament life. 10-4. They take down the North American squad of Team WOW here in the first round.
10-4, but